All right, welcome to another episode of Stand Tall. It is December 16th. Stand Tall, the Tao of Dave. Okay, Art of War, Chapter 5, Verse 7. There are not more than five musical notes, yet the combination of these five give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Five is enough. I mean, golly, five times five, five squared, five cubed. There's an endless amount of combinations that can be made from that. So just keep that in mind, right? Keeping with just a few things can get you incredibly far, and doing a few things incredibly well can get you even further. So, Master Sun says, there are only five notes in the musical scale, but their variations are so many that they cannot all be heard. There are only five basic colors, but their variations are so many that they cannot all be seen. There are only five basic flavors, but their variations are so many that they cannot all be tasted. There are only two kinds of charge in battle, the orthodox and the unorthodox. The unorthodox surprise attack and the orthodox direct attack. But variations of the unorthodox and the orthodox are endless. The unorthodox and the orthodox give rise to each other, like a beginningless cycle. Who could exhaust them? Ones and zeros, right? Just ones and zeros. And that's what it all comes down to. Or so we would like to all think. May Alchin says the comprehensiveness of adaptive movement is limitless. The comprehensiveness of adaptive movement. Wang Ji, opponents cannot exhaust you. Just don't be exhausted. Opponents cannot exhaust you. Just like the five notes, you can't conquer all of the combinations. So verse 8, there are not more than five primary colors, blue, yellow, red, white, and black. Yet in combination, they produce more hues than can ever be seen. 9. There are not more than five cardinal tastes, sour, acrid, salt, sweet, and bitter. Yet combinations of them yield more flavors than can ever be tasted. In battle, there are not more than two methods of attack, the direct and the indirect. Yet these two in combination give rise to an endless series of maneuvers. 11. The direct and the indirect lead to each other in turn. It is like moving in a circle. You never come to an end. Who can exhaust the possibilities of their combination? Be unbreachable. Be adaptable. Right? Be adaptable. A fortress. The turtle that can adapt. I guess turtles can adapt. That's why they've been around for so long. All right. December 16th out of the Daily Stoic. The Tao of Dave. Okay. Everlasting good health. I tell you, you only have to learn to live like the healthy person does, living with complete confidence. What confidence? The only one worth holding. In what is trustworthy, unhindered, and can't be taken away. Your own reasoned choice. This is powerful, right? So like if you just always like choose to take the best course of action and do the right thing with what you have at the time, then that's the most outwork yourself out, right? As Hormozy says, just prove to yourself that you can do the work. And even if you need to keep reminders around to prove that you've done the work, you can do the work. Epictetus Discourses 3.26.23b 24. As the Stoics say repeatedly, it's dangerous to have faith in what you do not control. But your own reasoned choice, well, for now, that is in your control. Therefore, it is one of the few things that you can have confidence in. It's the one area of health that can't suddenly be given a terminal diagnosis, except for the one we all get the day that we're born. It's the only one that remains pristine and never wears down. It's the only user who quits it. Never will quit. Never will it quit the user. Okay. It's the only one that remains pristine and never wears down. It's the one the user who quits it. Never will it quit the user. In this passage, Epictetus points out that the slaves and workers and philosophers alike can live this way. Everybody can. Socrates, Diogenes, Cleanthes lived this way even while they had families and while they were struggling students, and so can you. Right? Nothing can take away who you are.